here, everybody. Welcome to our tutorial for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Andy's in the house, Jared's in the house, Todd's in the house. And Jared's going to be starting us out here in a minute here. There we go. Get the volume out of there. Anyways, Jared's going to start the first game because he knows a heck of a lot more about me about it. He's taught me some. I know some. He's taught me some. And this is version 1.22 in the code. We just learned something new about the pizza toppings. But like I said, here it is. We usually have an instruction card up there, but this game doesn't really tell much on the instruction card on the our first little screen here every time we do a tutorial. So you can see right here, complete the 1, 2, 3 foot combo. It's showing you on the monitor, but you guys can't see the monitor. In the moment you will though. But anyways, that's what's up. Jared can tell you a lot more, and as we play, right, Jared, we'll get into more stuff.
Of course.
So Jared's in the house right here. He can talk to you a little bit here.
Yep. So
the turtles are at it again.
So
from another villain.
This game's all about, if you're going for like a high score, the thing you need to do is when you're Ninja Pizza multi-ball, make sure you have 2x playfield going, which you need 2 layer completions, and then the Octopus Frenzy topping, which we'll get into in a moment. It starts a frenzy during the Ninja Pizza multi-ball, and you just want to keep shooting the spinner, so we'll get into that. And then
I was going to say, of course, sorry to interrupt, I forgot. Yeah. We always have to tell them, we have the machine set up hard.
Yeah.
This isn't just like a go to your house or go to a local arcade. We have no ball savers, right?
Yes.
Back legs jacked up, so you got a steep playfield pitch.
Yeah, tight tilt.
Tight tilt. Yeah. Jared just said it in competition mode. No extra balls.
Yeah.
Everything's tight. This is very hard. So this is something like if you're going to go to an IFPA tournament, this is how you're going to approach the game. It's a little bit different than you would approach it maybe in your local league or just casual playing at the arcade, right? This is like, you got hardcore settings. You have to really be careful of what you're shooting because your time is limited, right?
Yeah, you have to adjust from playing game on location to these settings.
So if you want, we can just start and
start a 3-player game.
Oh no, you just start.
Sure. All right. So with these settings, So if the format was like ladder format, like the Stern Pro Circuit Finals, I would choose Donatello to start your Turtle Power multi-ball if the goal is not to finish last. If you're going for like a high score, like Pump and Dump or Herb style, I would recommend choosing Michelangelo or Raphael. And the advantage of Michelangelo is when you start, it lights battle again automatically on the outlanes, and since there's no ball save, that could be useful. But unfortunately, only one is lit at a time for the battle again, and you can't lane change it. Raphael is huge if you get to your level 3 training, which we'll go into that a little bit, but training you get by spelling layer and then going under the flipper. So I'll just play with Mikey for right now. So I usually like to short plunge and then try to get control on the right flipper, and then that was a bad short plunge. And each turtle you pick has a different skill shot. So for Mikey, it's the up the middle pizza parlor.
Victory is I want those turtles to just
There's ball 1 lock. So apparently I changed my pizza toppings. So I don't know if I changed them or I didn't get the Octopus Frenzy at the start, but you can see that I don't have it. And since the peanut butter, the ones on the far right, are not lit in green, that means they're not locked. So really want to make sure I have that. And let's just start mode. So to light your mode, you must shoot both the left and right ramps. You can do it in any order. The right ramp is backhandable. And then,
Only one more. I felt a tremor.
So I took a risk. I saw I only need one April target to light battle again. That's the advantage of Mikey. If you use your battle again right away, one April completion will relight it. So yes, let's try to start in
Your episodes are lit, my son.
this is the mode I'm about to start is forgot the name, but what you do is you shoot yellow shot, either left ramp or side ramp, and then the layer targets. Yeah, can't lane change. But as you see, I do have the octopus topping, so that is good. So I don't want to hit any pops or pizza targets. I just want, because once you lock the ball, that topping is locked. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, the green box is out of the octopus topping, so that means no matter what, when I start my Ninja Pizza multi-ball, I will have that topping. So I'm gonna try finish this mode in single ball, and then being greedy, I'm gonna try finish this mode right now, and then get another mode with my multi-ball. My fault. Okay, this could be a situation in a tournament, so you gotta always try. So, need to bring in a mode, my multi-ball. So, I would take the multi-ball, but I'm gonna try to. Normally, and if I'm playing for fun, I would try to change the mode, but
One more light to start episode.
too risky if this was in a real tournament.
Episodes are lit. I think someone shifted.
Alright. There we go. So this is the beat bop and rock steady mode, and in this mode it's just 3 orbit shots.
We don't know what you guys are up to,
And then
but it ends now.
cool to start, you do nothing, it holds up the flipper. It's pretty cool. So as you can see, I have the octopus topping, so every switch I get, you'll see is 3K. So I really, if I'm playing a tournament, I really don't care about the mode. I really just want to get 2x playfield going and then nail that right spinner. And the pops can give you an add-a-ball too. Kind of like Ghostbusters and Star Wars and Game of Thrones. So 2x is lit.
You saved the day.
In a loop or center ramp.
So there we go. That completed my beat bop rock steady. Shot my 3 or So when you get a certain number of jackpots in Turtle Power Multi-Ball, the Mondo jackpot lights, which is the inner loop. And then once you get a mono jackpot, the layer shot lights for a super. So I'm going to try to go for that. Yep. Oh, I lost that, but got him in the car.
Wow.
Yep. So, the mode is lit. And I've got Turtle Power Multi-Ball lit. So I want to shoot up the middle. Start my mode. This is the slash mode. I would say this is not the best multi-ball mode. Not the worst. Again, if I was playing for fun, I would change it to something better.
How do you change it again, Jared?
To change the mode, you shoot the 2x target.
Oh, okay.
2x blinking target. Whether it's blinking or not. So Turtle Power Multi-Ball begins. You can get unlimited balls, I believe, in this multi-ball. And to do that, you have to collect each of the turtle shots. Mikey up the middle, Donnie to side ramp. And while this is going on, I still have 2x playfield. Every time you hit that 2x playfield target, it extends the time. Well, that's it. Oh well. That's it for that game, but not bad. That's a decent game for these settings. No ball save, no extra balls.
Get another whirl?
Yes, if you. Alright.
Here, yeah, Jared will go one more time. So, Jared, we'll have Jared play another single game, then I'll join him. But like I said, Jared knows more, so I can stand over here and ask some questions. So you said during Turtle Power, you have to hit, if you hit 4 shots, and it is unlimited, by the way, because I tried with the glass.
Yeah.
So where are the 4 shots again? During Turtle Power Multi-Ball, you collect the 4 turtles, and it gives you a multi-ball lit at the right ramp, correct?
To start Turtle Power, you just shoot the right ramp over and over. To get the add-a-ball during it, you have to collect the turtle shots, and Leo is the under flipper shot. Donatello, the side ramp, Michelangelo, the pizza parlor up the middle, and Raphael is the left ramp.
All right, and then it lights the right ramp for Add-a-Ball.
Yeah, and you can do the turtles in any order.
And I was gonna say, by the way, I turned the flasher settings down to minimal because it's kind of bright, so I turned them down. What else was I gonna ask? So when you hit, if you get a training mode, each turtle has its own. You can get up to 4 levels, right?
I believe so, yep.
And I think when you pick your turtle at the beginning, it tells what each level can do for you, or something like that.
Yeah, it tells you what the next level is for that specific turtle and what the award would be if you complete that.
And then for training, like you hit the layer target, spell layer, and you do your little, and you hit up here, which is tough. And then you shoot whatever shots are lit.
Correct. For every turtle's training level 2 is going to be the right ramp and left ramp.
Got it.
I believe all the training shots are the same for each turtles for the level 2.
Got it.
But the shots change for the more levels you get.
And then I was going to say, and then if I wanted to train again to get those levels going up, because it gives as you're playing, you're more advantages.
It adds 10% to all scores also.
Right. But if I want to do it again, you have to start a mode. It's kind of like World Poker Tour when you go up top and you play the ice in the hole. You got to start a mode.
Yeah.
So isn't that correct? So
I believe so. I believe that goes for. Yeah, you're right. Layer. Yeah.
And then the April targets. The first time it lights one of the ball out saves.
Yeah.
Second time
if it's not already lit.
Right.
So yeah.
And the second time, and I noticed. I think Jurassic Park does this too. We have Jurassic Park next to us. I think if you light that ball save, let's say I lose the ball. I think the next ball you come out, it's not even on anymore.
It is not.
See. That's terrible.
But Jurassic Park, that if you actually lit it on the outline, it stays lit.
So it does.
Yes.
Okay.
But
I've noticed it went away. Like
But
I've,
on Turtles, it does go away.
yeah, I've like chose the character
Yeah,
associated
yeah.
with it. It's lit. You lose it. I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
So that was
they
like,
they don't make it easy.
right.
Yeah.
So I think that's it. So yeah, as you play, if you think anything else, I know if you do 4 of the modes down here, then you can
Yeah.
get to a wizard mode.
Mini wizard mode, the team up multi-ball.
And that's similar. We were talking to in Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what's
Hand of
Hand of
King.
the, I always
Yeah,
want to say
yeah.
Return of the King. Oh,
And-
that's Lord of the Rings. Okay, Hand of the King. So it's similar to that.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well,
yeah, hopefully
yeah.
you get to that and you can explain
Yeah.
some of those rules.
Yeah.
But yeah, how about if you play another game like I said, and you can explain some of this.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
what do you do with
I
it?
really
You know?
didn't get to explain.
Yeah, so, all right,
they,
go ahead.
They really didn't come up. So,
I know, right?
Destroyed in time.
so when you start, I'll play as Mikey again. So, yeah, I'll just plunge it in so you can see the light.
Master of the world nunchucks.
Come on, ball.
Into the pizza parlor for your skill shot.
Jeez. Alright, so when you see I went through that rightmost left in lane, and that's lit at the start of every ball. It's called the 1-2-3 combo. So once you go through it, it immediately lights the right ramp. So that, and then for 2, you can either do, there's a couple of options. So for number 2, you can either do the upper inner loop to side ramp, or you can do the side ramp to left ramp. And it's timed. You can add more time by this target when it's lit, or going through the 1-2-3 again. No matter whether it's lit or not, will extend time. Shooting the right ramp also extends time. So since I already hit the number 2 shot, the inner loop, I'm forced to do that as number 3. So, yeah. Ugh, evil side ramp. Boom. So not the best points, but if you're that's one of the requirements for the wizard mode, Cowabunga. Complete that. So I'm gonna lock a ball. I'm gonna try to get the ball in the pops to get my octopus topping. Or not. So these pizza stand-up targets, apparently they add a topping or change the topping, because when I hit it, it gave me the peanut butter topping. And then, so I got the octopus topping locked, which is good. It's the one topping you actually want. So yeah. So always when that one's lit, it goes down there. So in a tournament, you really want to get to your goal. A nice goal would be to get to the team up multi-ball, because you play it right, some good points, especially if you complete the modes. Hold on. So if the 4 modes, if you complete modes, when you get to team up, it awards you with special abilities during turtle or team up. Let me get a mode going.
Pizza parlor for your skill shot.
Jeez. Tough settings, folks. Right now. But no panic. It's very common to happen in tournaments. So I started my pizza parlor multi-ball with pizza-o-meter mode. This is a great multi-ball mode because all the shots are lit. And to complete it, you need 3 of the yellows, or it might be 4. And then 1 main turtle shot to complete. So you see, toppings, I get octopus, which starts the frenzy. 3K per switch and maxes at 30,000, I think. Might be 35. Thank you, Pops. The Adaball gave me the. Pops gave me an Adaball. So, lit my battle again. 2X is lit now. And 2X started. Oh, I can see. Oh, that's some big points. 2 million. Yeah. Oh, same, pretty much same school.
So I laid that day tonight.
The Metrometer detected a
All right, everybody. Yep, thanks for watching so far. All right, me and Jared will get into a 2-player game next. And don't forget, we also upload these tutorials to YouTube. Our YouTube channel is AR Gaming Rental. It's on YouTube. We got a bunch of them up there already. We did an awesome one with Jared and Andrew, a head-to-head one with Jurassic Park. That's awesome. We got a bunch on there, and we keep them on there because, you know, on Twitch, of course, they go away after a while. So
Recommend watching.
it's good stuff, man. We're going to get a 2-player game. Make sure to subscribe to us if you haven't already. You'll get notified whenever we do these tutorials. So tournament tutorials, staying strict to that. That's what we broadcast. So Jared's going to go first. Andy's going to go second. And that's what's up. Let's get this party started.
All right.
He's not showing his dirty socks.
Yeah. I'll get us some new ones.
Yeah, you're sound that.
I know, right? Get down. Hey.
All right. So, as you can see, I have the octopus topping lit to start. So I really just want a short plunge, not shoot or not. Change it. There we go. So no matter what, if I start my Ninja Pizza multi-ball, I'll have my octopus topping, which is what you want again. So you'll see on these in lanes that the weapon, there's this insert called weapon. You can control it by the flippers. You light that by shooting your turtle skill shot. So since I chose Mikey and I hit the pizza parlor, that lights the weapon hurry up. And what you do is once you go in it, or you can choose which side you want. So if you choose it on this side and you go through, it lights the right orbit, and then you need to shoot the side ramp. So it's a 2-part mini mode. And if you choose it to go down the right in lane, you need to do left orbit to side ramp. So yeah, and it can be good points, but it's one of your requirements for the wizard mode. But if you're going for that, but in these settings, you don't have the wizard mode on your mind. So, okay. I love that backhanded right ramp. I find it the safest. So I start. So in a tournament, I really don't care about the foot combo. It's not really decent points, but the timer stops. But on the new code, you can light your modes during it. So before you were locked out on lighting your modes.
Shoot the inner loop or center ramp.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Your episodes are lit, my son.
Perhaps it's time to fight
So here's the slash.
with fire.
Since this is a hard mode to complete single ball, I'm just gonna go into my multi-ball and try to complete it during that. Oh. There we go.
Hey Mikey, what did you order for us this time?
Again, I got the octopus frenzy.
These chefs look suspicious. Last one out is a rotten
So, lots of things you want me focusing on. Layer targets like 2x. Oh, that was cool. Flip that in. Pizza this up the side there. There's the completion bonus. See if I can get that weapon hurry up. Boom. Yep. Decent. Starts at 1,000,000 and counts down. Uh-oh. Yeah. Don't miss that right there.
All right. Let's see. Jared did pretty good. I know you're playing a while, so you must have had a pretty good. Let's see.
Lower than
Pick a turtle.
4 million. He played a long time. This is a low scoring game, right?
Points from it, yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
Raphael.
What is it like? Kind of like Ripley's. Me and Todd were discussing something like that. It's low. But luckily, Jared's been telling you a lot. And if you're tuning in late, just make sure to go back and watch the broadcast again. And he's been going. He went over a lot of rules early on, and we'll continue to let you know as we play if we come across any rules you should know for tournaments. But let me see. I'm gonna pick. I like to pick Michelangelo because the next level, 2x April award, like the next level, if I do the training, I have the light battle again, which is the outlane ball save. It switches back and forth with the slings. Pizza loving party dude. Don't care about that really, but. And I'm gonna. I did that just to lock it in. I'm gonna short plunge the ball so I can hit it and lock ball one and get me that nice octo guy topping. But it's in right now.
Get to the pizza parlor for your skill.
Man, oh man. I think it's still there, Jared. I mean, see the. Man, forget it. I seen the pop bumpers, but he was still over there in the corner. Oh well. The octo. I seen his little tentacle
Yeah.
thingy.
I don't know what changes or what doesn't.
Some
This
like
one
pizza
goes.
targets.
Who knows?
That's what I have that.
So now,
Slice or the other one
once
that's
again,
on top.
just my goal is to get to the team up. So I just want to plow through modes.
Slice target on. One of those things.
More.
Get to the pizza parlor for your skill shot.
One of those.
Episodes are lit.
There's mode 2.
The other two are pizza ones, so.
You have shown much skill.
So this mode, I believe you can shoot the left ramp and then the right ramp or right orbiter. If you shoot the right ramp, then you have to do left orbiter or left ramp. And there's turtle power. Again, you can get unlimited balls by focus on 2x. There's the hard one, the side ramp.
Eyewitnesses of the deadly predator have kidnapped part of the turtle thing. Stand by for the details. Come on, guys, hurry up.
April's yelling at me. See if I can get that there like that. So now I add a ball is lit. I'm collecting all the turtles. Boom. Got it.
The time has come to make the jackpot shot inside.
Oh.
The almighty Crane.
One more light to start the episode.
So I got the mode Night of the Mouse Turtle. I really would have liked to play that during a multi-ball, but... And that's one, by the way, that's one of the 4 modes I try to play before team up, because during, if you complete that mode and you get to team up, during team up multi-ball, the in lanes will light to spot you shots. Well, I accidentally changed it. I did not mean to do that.
Allow me to show you my new toy.
So this is see you on the other side. So once again, yellow shot and then layer shot.
You bet I will.
You can see I still have 2x running, so it stays on for a long time. And as soon as I say that, it goes.
Get to the right ramp as quickly as you can.
So there's mode number 3. It's very important for me to
Thank you.
get this mode started on this ball, because even if I don't complete it, I'll have team up lit next ball.
That's one.
Now, don't wait for the
5%
ramp.
of the CPU is pretty good at that.
Yeah.
It's not much at all.
Oh, very much.
Dang it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you-
There we go. So next ball I'll team up multi-ball it regardless of what happens.
You turn on and like moves to 2 seconds. Not moving.
Oh, yeah, with the South Sea.
Yeah, I'll say.
So again, this is the orbit mode.
Yes, it does. Those things are not going on. No. I like these mechanical keyboards. Like,
Yeah, the gaming keyboard, yeah.
up with.
Use my sling seal for the
Man, Jared's got a pretty good game going. I got to have a better ball here.
Pretty much.
All right, Jared August in the house. Andy Rosa, player 2, getting ready to step up here and actually hopefully have a good ball.
Yeah.
Man, 18,000. I got to step it up. So I still got the Octos thing is lit, even though it was in the pop. So I'm going to try to still lock a ball. So I'm going to short plunge it. I don't want to change whatever changes it in competition mode, the pizza targets or the pops. Even though with the glass off, nothing did. So I'm not sure what's going on here. But I'm going to try to lock a ball because it's there. So I lock that in. Got my skill shot.
You did it, Michelangelo.
Ball 1 lock. I'm going to short plunge every time. I don't want the auto plunges. I don't want to go around. I just don't trust it. I don't trust that. Sorry. Oh, man. The crooked screen. All right. I'm going to try to let him out here. As you can see, I'm not a fan of using the upper flipper on the fly. Even though I lied, you just did it right there. That was just because it came around so quick. It was like, but when I think about it, I try not to use that. I'd rather do a live catch, which is tough because it's very fast. Sometimes if it comes out, if you lock a ball and it comes out like on Medieval Madness in a castle, sometimes you can just do nothing and just dead bounce right off this. Obviously, it depends on how your machine's set up. So I'm going to go start a mode because that little insert's flashing. I did the left and right ramp. And I will lock another ball and get some more toppings locked in.
Welcome, turtles. Please allow my robots to take your coats.
Once again, I'm going to defeat that auto plunger and just plunge it myself so I can... Man. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Woo! There.
Don't worry, guys. We're outmuscled, but not outmatched.
Man. Just gonna shoot whatever shots are lit in this mode, I guess. Oh, come on. Get around. Really?
There's the goal. Shots to go. Ramp and lock shot.
Oh, yeah.
I lock it.
Hey, Jared, you're going to have to explain about when you have the completion shots lit.
Yeah,
it's-
so that when you know when your mode is, when you complete a mode or about to, you have to shoot one of the 4 major turtle shots.
Does it matter which one?
No.
Because I didn't know if it was like more points for one or something.
No.
What's this weapon thing all about over here I got lit?
If you make your turtle skill shot, it lights it on in lanes and you
Got
can
it.
control it. So you obviously chosen on that.
Yep.
So then you have to shoot that leftover, and then the magnet or pulse will send it to the upper flipper, and then you have to shoot the side ramp.
And what's it mean by weapon, though? What's that even about?
It's what they use to fight. So Mike uses his nunchucks, and then Dontel uses his stick.
Is it really necessary to shoot for him or whatever? or
Well,
not? Does it matter?
It counts down. Probably not now because you have it trapped.
Ah.
But it starts with like 500,000.
All right. All right, so I think I started that without a mode, didn't I? So I've got some toppings. Yeah, it's all right. I started without a mode, but it's all right. Here's something I like to do too. I like to defeat the auto plunger one time during this. Well, actually, my flipper dropped, so I've only got 3 balls, so I guess that doesn't matter. Sometimes I like to just one-time auto plunge and use the upper flipper to get a jackpot. Because the game, when you go on the multi-ball, it holds the flipper on its own. It's not us holding up the ball or the flipper on it. You go into the pizza parlor multi-ball, it holds that left flipper up to divert all the balls to that magnet. Now right now my add balls at the pop bumpers, right? It's random. I think I've already got a tilt warning, so I'm trying to be careful here. Got two. I'm trying to not be crazy right now during this multi-ball. I'm just gonna. Okay, here's the thing. I'm in multi-ball. The jackpots are small. I'd like to try to get these April targets. It's kind of like when I play Spider-Man and I'm playing multi-balls, especially the black suit multi-ball. I'm really just trying to hit the targets over here and go for other stuff. So right now, or get another multi-ball stack. So right now, I'm really trying to hit these April targets over here so I can get the outlane ball save lit, the battle again lit. And I can also hit those layer targets. You can't start training. You cannot start training during multi-ball, but you can hit those targets, and when you come out of multi-ball, the training will be ready. So I really don't care. That's what I'm going to try to do. I want to get a ball save. I'll back. Oh. Remember, I'm not trying to go for jackpots. So now I've got the battle again, as you can see in the left outline. Now you see what I'm doing? Now I'm going to go for these layer targets. I don't care. Lost the ball. It doesn't matter. At least I got my ball save lit. I've got turtle power multi-ball lit on the right ramp, so I cannot start a mode with this, unfortunately, because as soon as I hit that to collect one of the mode lights. So you know what I'm going to try to do? I want to be silly and go for training. And that's impossible to do like that. I got lucky. Now when this comes out of here, I always give the game a little shimmy, because you have to hit this right ramp. I try to give it one of those to slow the ball down so I get more control, even though it didn't work. That's my goal. I try to slow it down a little bit so I can hit the and you got a timer. If I hit this over here, if I hit that, it will give me more time to hit that shot. Because if not, you'll run out of training. See, luckily I have that ball saver. So I'm still in training mode. Oh boy. All right. Same thing. If I hit the left things over there, it will extend the timer. Timer runs out. You defeat your training. See, now I made it. So now I moved up a level. And it tells what my perk award is. See, every time you train, you go to train from the nice master over there. Woo-wee! That was terrible. All right, I'm just going to get this turtle power multiple ball going. Because I can't start a mode with it. The mode will be lit when I come out of it. Mode's pretty easy to light in this game. A little bit easier than maybe. You only have to hit 2 shots, consistent shots. Now during this, I'm going to try to hit the April targets again to light battle again, and I'm going to hit the hurry up, which the hurry up won't light unless battle again's lit, correct, Jared? I think. Like if I hit the April targets, even if our battle again is not lit, it goes back and forth no matter what. Okay, that's what I wasn't sure of. So right now I've got my April hurry up on the left ramp. I'm sorry, the right ramp. Goodbye. It's counting down. Come on, jerkhead. Got that. Oh, got my 2x scoring lit. It doesn't matter. All right, so I've got the layer targets. When they're scrolling like that, that means too bad. That means you got to start a mode. Now when I come out of the mode, the training will be lit. When the targets are scrolling, that means you have to start a mode before you can do any more training. Ugh. What does that mean when the inserts are changing colors when I'm shooting these shots in this mode? Do you know, Jared?
So if you shoot the one that means the next orbit shot will light the turtle completion shots, and also if it's red, that means it's more points.
Okay.
Then you would shoot the right.
Come on, man. Sorry for flailing all over everybody. There we go. Get out of there. Same thing, I got completion, so no matter what, right? Even though that left shot is still flashing, so does that mean I can go get more points? So was that right shot?
Only like 100,000. I don't know why. There is the risk
All right. I was trying. I usually don't, like I said, use that left, but I was trying to combo the shot up that ramp to end it. So right now I'm gonna light another mode. I guess I'm not. Oh, you rascal. Oh well. I had extra ball that I don't think it's worth many points though.
I think it's a few million.
Something.
I don't know if it's multiplier.
Anyways, we're catching up to Jared. All right, let's do it. We're getting there.
Oh yeah.
Left ramp to start.
So I got my so I got my team up.
30 minutes to play, you almost got it.
Right.
As you can see, I've got 3 modes flashing, and 3 modes. So team up. I have to shoot the left ramp, and then when it'll begin, it'll show which modes I completed out of the 4. I think I completed 3 out of the 4, or maybe all 4. I can't remember.
Oh no, you got more.
The team, Mike. So the turtle you picked has a different team up. So Mikey teams out to. So I completed 3 out of the 4 modes. So as you can see, the modes I complete gave me those abilities. So team up, just shoot the blinking shots. So now, since I hit all the shots, I have to shoot a turtle that's not Mikey, and that will start the process over. Not like that. Not like that either. And we'll time out. So like that. Unfortunately, I have to start the whole thing over again because. Oh, it's funny, I couldn't see if I had bad one again. What? Dang it, that shot was. So this is it. So since I played Team Up Multi-Ball, everything is available again. Ninja Pizza and Turtle Power Multi-Ball. That is how you relight it. So, everything.
Shoot the inner lip or center ramp.
Episodes are lit.
Ball one. So this is, if you're playing the multi-ball, this is the worst multi-ball mode, the Wrath of Crane. So this mode, you have to shoot the red shots and they move, and the yellow shot. If you shoot a yellow shot, it takes away the so it's dangerous. So time it back in the ring. Nope. There we go. So I need one more. Go back in the right ramp. Time it. Nope. Uh-oh. There's second danger. Boom.
I wish people would stop laughing at my bow.
So one time. So ball 2.
Pathetic mutants. I have never been defeated.
So ball 2. So being greedy, but I'm gonna try bringing another mode with it for my third lock. And if I bring this,
episode of Mutant.
Oh, it rattled. Boom. So this is a great multi-ball mode. And if once I get through this, I'll try to stack my last mode with my turtle power multi-ball, and then I will final battle it. And I have the octopus topping again, so switch hits are valuable. Oh, there's a super. Oh, look how many points this. That's okay. So now.
One more light to
So,
start.
post.
What did you hit those?
That's so sad.
So when you came out of that wizard mode, how were you able to, like, the other multi-balls were lit again?
Yeah, so once you play team up,
Team up.
everything, yeah.
Sure.
So go through 4 modes and play team up, then everything is relit again.
So the multi-balls ready and everything, like at the ramp, same thing, turtle power?
Yeah, it's
Wow.
like you were starting a new game.
Yeah, oh, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I didn't know if you had to, like, relight locks or what. All right, Jared's got 47, doing really good. Remember, guys, tournament settings here.
Missed
Nope.
shots will kill you.
Yeah, I know. There's no ball saver. There's no extra balls. Back legs way up in the air, so the playfield's steep. It's coming at you fast.
Turtles is good.
Competition rules, like I said, tight tilt.
Pretty steep.
We got it, man. We got it on the hard settings. We want you to experience tournament reality. If you're going to play this in the tournament bank, Jared knows what's up. He's played a lot of this, so got some good tournament strategies on code 1.22, as I said. So I'm gonna short plunge it and get a mode. I've only played 2 modes so far. And I've played both multiple balls. I don't like how if you try to short plunge, the auto kicker does that already. It fires as if you've shot the ball, which you haven't. You've only plunged it up a little bit. I don't know why the code does that. Anyways, once again, I like the short plunge so I don't get the ball coming up to this flipper and the pops and come out of control. That's if you have that's because I have no ball saver. If I had a ball saver, I probably wouldn't short plunge. Well, I guess it depends. Depends if I'm trying to get some certain toppings for the pizza multi-ball. Yeehaw! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh boy! Calm it down, boys and girls. I got those pizza things lit. That means I can start my choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh! Oh, come on! I just don't have enough oomph to get it up the ramp. There, now my mode's lit. Hit that pizza target. All right, shoot the right orbit, which I don't care about. Or do I? Want to start my mode. Want to get to that hand of the king, just kidding. Team up multi-ball. Should I play this one, Jared? Should I play it out?
It's pretty neat. You have to shoot the X targets, or you can shoot the left ramp spots you in X.
I just don't have enough power to get up this left ramp. Of course, I guess it would help if I actually hit it straight on. Woo! Like that. You can't backhand this ramp, right?
The left, on some you can, but I don't think on this. I usually don't.
So I got 2. What's up? Keep going.
Now you enter, it's 2 parts this ball. Once you do that, you shoot the left ramp enter. Now you have to shoot 4 of any red shots. There might be 3.
So now my left ramp bailout went away.
Correct.
Oh, come on. I just don't have the power. I'm going to try it a lot this time. Ugh. Oh, yeah. Come on, baby. All right. So I completed it. And it don't matter which one you complete, you're going to get the same completion bonus.
I believe so, yeah.
I was curious about that because it's lighting them all. I didn't know like if a harder shot like under the layer was a bigger bonus. As you can see, I like doing a little pass over here. It's just safer than shooting stuff on the fly. Yes. Now I got my episode lit. Now after I play this one, I'll get the team up. And you can't time out the modes, right? Because the timer stopped.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, what's Tim asking there?
So, all I know about the premium is there, and Ellie, there's like the diverter on the ramp, so whenever you shoot the ramp, you control which flipper leads back to diverter.
Oh yeah. Jared knows. He'll get up here and explain it. Should I try to actually play this mode, Jared? Because I'm trying to get to that wizard mode, right? I'm scared though. Oh, get around there, you devil! Oh man, that was a failed live catch. Oh shoot, that was a failed everything. Yeah, I already had the tilt on these guys. All right, we're gonna go again. Pretty good. Jared had a pretty good game. What did I have? I had a it's decent, all right. I'm gonna put your name in, or Jared will be the one. Jared's got to be the name putter inner guy. And you can tell Tim about his. Tim, what's up with the
So Tim, the premium and LE, I believe the only difference is there's a actual diverter on the ramps, and the action button changes, so you can control whenever you shoot a ramp where the ball feeds, either to the right flipper or the left. Oh yeah, and I believe the balls actually load in the van. Yeah. But for me, I like the Pro. The Pro feels complete.
All right. All right, so we had a pretty good. What did I have there only?
And that's how they became.
What I have? 15-ish million? 14? Hey, I'll take it. That's not bad for, right? I'm thinking the tournament, dude. If you, I mean, Jared obviously did really good, but if I would have got to that wizard, I would have probably got a little bit better.
Yeah, 10 million more.
But yeah, but I mean, hey, this game you can be playing a multi-ball and come out and you're at like a million. Like that's why.
Especially if you choose Donatello, Turtle Power.
Right, Turtle Power. Yeah, because if you choose Donatello, right? Yeah, just one right ramp and you're already in a multi-ball. So, yeah. All right, we'll get another. We're gonna get another 2-player game going. Why did it say it over and over? I don't know. That's a little kid music.
Tommy took the topper off, so let's say it more.
Yeah. I've never watched the cartoon or the show, so I don't know really anything about this stuff. I like ninjas though.
I know a little.
I like ninjas. All right, let's do it. We're gonna 2-player it again. Yeah. You want? Unless Todd wants to get it, we can 3-player. I don't care.
Sure, make me laugh.
All right, Todd's gonna player 3, so I got to do some.
All right.
Yeah. So you start it off.
It'll be funny.
Start it off, Jared.
Yep.
Can't hit nothing.
Choose your battle.
So again, I'm just gonna keep sticking with Mike.
Here and
So then I have the octopus topping lit to start the short plunge. Man, this plunger's a lot stronger than these. Trying to short. So there's my Mikey skill shot.
So right now,
You did it, Michelangelo.
so now you see how I did it on the side, and now you can see it with Jared's at. Like when you couldn't see me, changed it really cool. When you do that. I know that I can embed it within this the OBS software. It's gonna take some time to. I know you can do it. You can crunch it.
So Night of Monsters. This I really want to start multi-ball now.
Like in that part of it, that behind us.
This is
I gotta do that one.
this is the best mode for multi-ball. In my of course.
Yeah, you can make the playfield.
Don't screw me, pops. Sorry.
Right. I know. I like that. I like it.
Right.
What boat is this, Jared?
This is Night of the Mousers, which is the best.
Okay, it's a good one with multi-ball?
Yes. Yep. Since the stand-ups are lit
You change
for
What's on the menu?
2x target.
2x.
Yeah.
These chefs look suspicious. It's pizza time, dudes.
Yeah. What's that?
Mouser?
Yep, yep. So I'm getting targets are lit for jackpot. There's an April hurry up. So now that was luck. Ah. Well,
Slingshot for the win.
yeah. So,
One more
next
light
one.
to start episode.
Roll it over.
Episodes are lit.
Mode is lit. Boom. So this is the Baxter Stockman mode.
Monster.
Yellow shots. Starts here and then I believe move there.
Oh yeah, water. And you can steal whatever you want out of this.
Ah.
Whatever you want.
So now I need one of those shots to light my turtle completion bonus. That's weird. Why Yep. Let's see. So I got turtle power multi-ball lit, but I want to light a mode. So
Your episodes are lit, my son.
there we go. So this is again yellow shot and then layer shot, which is a good multi-ball mode. So not flip there. Boom. Yep. So now layer targets. Not a good turtle power, but
The time has come to make the super jackpot count.
I tried to. Oh, it rattled. So there's mode number 3 done.
My son, you have all done well.
Yep. Yep. No flip.
One more light to start episode.
They do their challenge crap
Episodes are lit.
Oh yeah. That one you have to go.
Oh, the spinning disc.
I never looked into that. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Evil disc. That disc got me back.
I'm ready. I'm taking notes from everything Jared's saying. Ooh, look at that. Pretty good bonus. I wonder if it's going to hold bonus.
Choose your turtle.
15 for first ball. It's really good.
Raphael.
I like to choose the light battle again person, Michelangelo, because especially like in a tournament setting, you really want a little security from that ball player. So,
Michelangelo. Master of the
So now I got that outlane save. And it does switch around with the slingshots. Alright. Did I get my octo stuff? Yes. Luckily, no, I hit the target, but it didn't change it, so. We're not sure. I'm in a mode. Window shopping. Shoot lit shots. Defeat Bebop and Rocksteady. I'm assuming those are bad guys. Auto plunge comes out. I'm going to short plunge it. Yeah, I don't like that. Ah. Oh my lord.
As quickly as you can.
Man, I can just not hit anything. Yeah, I know. Well, that upper shot is so hard to hit with that flipper. Sorry, guys. Still trying to adjust to my new eyes. Come on. Oh, boy. Wow. I just cannot hit any shot. Sorry. Very sorry. That one's. I knew that one was going to be too light. That was funny. Oh, be quiet. I'm going to try to light another mode. I don't care about the orange thingy. That's gone. Oh, boy.
Pick a turtle. You have to stop the shredder. Donatello. Raphael.
Donatello chosen. You will move with patience and practice. Let's take these turkeys out. Get the right craft as quickly as you can.
One more light to start episode. Ball run locked. Nice going, Donatello.
Here I go. One down, one to go.
Ball 2 locked.
Look, dudes, the Ninja Pizza Parlor is open.
Way to go, guys!
mighty Krang.
I don't remember adding those.
Good one. Quick one. No problem. No wiggle it out real quick.
Those wretched reptiles are breaking in.
Welcome, turtles.
So are you trying to
Please allow my robots to take your coats.
Nice more thrust this time.
Hey guys, those aren't chefs. They're foot soldiers.
What about
My body is complete.
What poor guess those turtles are. Leaving
no points.
without saying goodbye.
Oh, that's Josh from Saginaw.
Oh, is it? Oh, sweet. Cool.
Hey. So where did I leave off? So I got my 4th mode ready. I got my pizza eating contest lit. If I hit either this or pizza, this stand up, then you just, the goal of that is to get 40 slices and how fast you can. Yeah. But the short plunge. Oh, hits the sling. There we go. So no matter what, next ball I'll team up with.
You did it, Michelangelo.
So this mode, you need 3 shots. Everyone is lit. That win. So team up is lit on the left ramp, and I believe I completed all 4 of the modes, so I will get all 4 of the abilities.
I have the reactor core.
Boom. There we go. So Mikey teams up with the neutrinos. As you see, I completed 4 modes, so I'll get all of those.
Stop them.
So since I completed Night of the Mousers, you'll see the lit in lanes are lit to spot your shots. So now Leo is lit to move on to the next phase. It's time though. And it timed out. Dang it. Oh. Come on, Leo, shot. Dang it. Again, I can't.
I would say no.
Come on, guys.
Sorry.
You saved the day. Only one more.
So, see if I can.
Episodes are lit.
There we go. So, once again, since I played team up, I can relock 3 balls for Ninja Pizza and 4 more right rams for turtle power.
Take your coats.
Ball one ball.
Short one.
You only do it all once in the end.
You're faster than that to stop a ninja.
Nice.
Ah.
Yeah.
There's more. Turtle completion is lit. Ah. And
Finally did it. My body is complete.
What gorgeous those turtles are. Leaving without saying
Play a mode.
goodbye.
Get a mode done. Play a mode, get a mode done.
All right. Transformers is Transformers like the molds are pretty big too.
Yeah, Transformers is like that too, I guess, yeah.
Uh-oh, my OCD's killing me. I gotta straighten up the sign. Or just let it drop. We got a few of I got a few of those lying around from all the old school days of when they used to send you those with every what's it called? Every Sam game. Pirates, NASCAR. Tournament play. Whatever.
Those kids' names were called.
All right, I've got terrible points. Todd and Jared are beating me. Jared's doing good again. Jared's consistent at this game. I'm liking that. All right, I've got one mode completed. And the more and the better when you complete modes, like you said, when you go to that the team up, then you get special abilities, right? Like you said, different things. So it's good. Yeah, modes are good, just like on Transformers, like I was saying. So, alrighty. Oh boy.
Get to the pizza parlor for your skill shot.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna walk away.
That's the smartest thing to do.
Yeah. I'm coming back in the next ball, I promise. Probably not that.
Best move in pinball. Turn it off or walk away.
Right, exactly. Just like, don't be violent.
You have more time, guys.
Weird looking dude.
Get to the
Right,
right
right.
ramp as quickly as you can.
So can you get it out of all the...
yeah, every time
Oh,
Star Wars!
Yeah, but depending on if you complete a certain mode, I forgot what the mode, I want you to rescue any turtle. So like, I'll give you that mode, but if you don't have that,
Hold on, guys. I felt it coming.
At least I want Star Wars.
I think Leo is first. Got it.
I want Star Wars, that's enough.
oh boy, hold on. I gotta neck this camera not be crooked. Hold on, guys. I can't stand it if it's not straight. Well, that made it a lot worse. Let's try that one.
If you want to go left or right, you gotta go up or down. Because you gotta,
There, I'm walking away.
you got it different.
Oh.
Or you gotta orientate it different, remember? You want to go forward and back, you gotta go left or right.
Right.
Like your
So, I'm gonna try get my second ball locked and bring in another mode.
Yeah, it's blurry.
Only one more.
Like yeah. Focusing.
Hold on a second here.
I just gotta turn it off and turn it on.
No, it's. I think I know what's up.
It's too bright, yeah.
Because it automatically tries to go
Right,
in
yeah.
an automatic exposure, and I'm not sure why.
Yeah, you gotta uncheck that.
And I just did it, and like a little while later, it will do it again.
Very
Like it's constantly trying to. I don't know if that helped it or not. Probably be a lot better if I zoomed in on this. Yeah, I'll try something in a second. I'm gonna try to zoom in off those speaker lights, and I'll get in closer just to the actual score.
Oh, yeah, that might work. Might be detecting that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to get the scores better. I'll zoom in on a little bit better. Even though I put the camera settings on, I take the check mark off the auto exposure. I'll look back in a little while and it will suddenly do it on its own again, even though I've applied it and it's supposed to not do the auto exposure. So I'm not sure why that does that, but I'll try to straighten it up a little bit here. So Jared's got 29 million. I'm player 2. I have only 686,000, not million. And Todd is player 3. He's got 6 million. So I have nothing going. Oh, and I went to the pops, and I wasn't trying to do that either, boys and girls.
Patience. Get to the pizza parlor for your skill shots. You have shown much skill.
I got a mode. I do not have a multiple ball yet. Neither the Mousers. I should get a multi-ball right now, though. All right. All right. Sweet. Now, I got those octo tentacle things, so right now, since I start multi-ball, Jared said it's good to go for the spinner because I'm going to have the frenzy, right? Yeah, I got it.
Interesting set of toppings. Hey guys, these chefs look suspicious. It's pizza time, dudes.
I only got the 3 balls because I didn't get the... In the competition mode, there's no gummy topping, so you can't get that 4-ball multi-ball in this. I'm going to try to hit the spinner. There's one. Trying to hit these other targets to get like outlane ball saves and 2x scoring lit by hitting the I was gonna say Dragon's Lair target, not the Dragon's Lair target, but just the layer target. Come on. Get up there. Come on. I need to get in the pop bumpers for the Add-a-Ball, right? Hey, how long does that frenzy last for the Oh, I didn't see that. Man, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
2x is lit.
Usually I don't fire like I was saying before, but I was trying to get that ramp just to complete that, to get some points going. Usually I don't do that combo the upper I hate that stupid training thing. Look at that, guys. That is the same thing on Houdini when you're shooting for that milk can shot over there. Like rejects it all the time. And I thought they were 2 pretty good shots. Yeah. Like to knock it back in there like that. I know you can backhand it, especially if you got 2 balls and multi-ball. Well, I tried. I didn't succeed. Too late? All right, I'm going to say forget about the training thing. I'm going to go for mode. Sorry for my poor performance. Hey, at least I got... Yeah, that's easy on Star Trek, though. That goes in there. Hey, at least I beat Todd. I didn't beat Todd, but I passed him so far. I'm gonna have a better next game, guys. I'm trying to remember all these rules and plays. Like, I'll get it.
This guy hit a ramp.
What? Oh, I'm gonna zoom in.
What to do?
Episodes are lit, my son.
I know.
get my initials for that. That's my highest score.
Like Bomber, dude. Game over.
Oh man! All right, I'm gonna still keep trying to mess with the score, guys, and make it a little bit less blurry. I'm gonna see if that auto exposure's on again. Let me turn off one of these lights over here. All right, we're gonna get into. You get into this again? You want to? You go here again. All right, Todd's gonna get into it again. So we had a close between me and Todd, so we're gonna get into it again. Jared's gonna start us off. We're gonna learn some more stuff. Let me get this out of here. Thank you, Rodney, on the eyes. Congrats. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's nice not to have to wear my headlamp. Yeah, everything's really like extra bright for me now. I got to wear like mega. Sometimes I double and triple up on the sunglasses when I'm outside because like everything is so extremely. It's so different than before. But I know I'm glad I had it done though. All right, we're gonna get to another 3-player game. And once again, like I said, we do upload all of our tutorial videos to YouTube. AR Gaming Rentals is the channel name on YouTube, so check it out. We have a lot on there already. We're going to get into another 3-player game. Jared's going to go first.
All right.
Let's do this.
Yes. Let's get to final battle. All right.
Choose your battle.
So once again, Mikey, and I have the octopus topping lit, so first priority is locking a ball to lock in that topping. Oh, I changed it. Whoops. Apparently I changed it accidentally by hitting the stand-up target because I grazed it.
Did it again. See, it keeps doing that over. Did it again. Every time it keeps doing it. I don't know. And I hit apply.
One more light to start.
Goes with it, back up.
Episodes are lit.
Not 100%.
That's what I would do. I don't know if that's easy to do.
What's that?
Allow me
What's that one? What do I do
the
then?
retro mutant.
Yeah, my piece out and put it back in.
Okay, dude. Let's get a slice.
Or is that easy? I don't know.
I'll put on the 4.
That's why I had to choose Mikey for that battle. Well, I accidentally. I did not mean to start that, but hey. Oh no! A triple drain.
Jackpot, dude.
Make it out a
To
little.
the right rim as quickly as you can.
We will meet again, wretched reptiles.
Oh, for some reason I thought there was ball 2 lock, so unfortunately I did not bring in a mode. But I do have the octopus topping, so
What's on the menu today?
for some reason.
Hey
Oh.
guys, those aren't chefs. They're foot soldiers.
So now really the only thing I really want to do is just trap up and shoot the right spinner. And like 2x playfield and shoot some April targets. Alright, so now I'm just trap. So look at all those points, being like 1,000,000 per spinner rip. see in a high tournament, I don't like usually taking that side ramp because I'm pretty bad on it. I like not flipping and attempting a live catch on the lower left.
How's it going in this one?
So Bebop, rock steady, orbit mode.
Just unplug the camera and plug it back in. It's not there.
Sometimes I don't even recognize
So I got my turtle completion shot lit. One new. Still got 2x running.
Bumbling buffoons know that the stabilizer matrix is mine.
One more light to start episode. Episodes are lit.
Mode 3.
Once I add this
Pizza meter, all the shots are lit. You need 3 of them.
from any dimension in the known universe.
Ah. Ah.
It's been fun, but I really must be going.
That's when you have everything available. It's all wonder it's nothing. That's how you do it all.
Right.
Choose your turtle.
Oh well.
Leonardo,
You just have to give up on it.
Donatello,
Need to get that auto thing that you can get it from the board right to them. It's some kid.
Raphael,
All right. Yeah, sorry guys. I know it's hard with these. I'm gonna have to get the kit that you can just plug in directly to the board back there because it's like the scores on the newest Sterns are so small down there. It's like holy smokes, it's like super small. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if you go in the settings and change that. You know what I mean? Because it's like awesome.
Font size.
It's nice when you can see your score like really large on the display, or even like the ones that are down there, just make them a little bit larger, the fonts, because I mean, I can't see from here where I'm at, and I supposedly have good eyes now. I don't know. That's kind of what, this is a weird range to me anyways. I'm still trying to get used to this, because it's not really distant. Still kind of close, but okay. Back to playing Michelangelo. I'm going to pick him because it gives you the light battle again on the outlines. So,
Michelangelo, master of the whirling nunchucks.
lock a ball immediately so I can get those nice octo toppings right there. Now it's going to try to auto plunge a ball. I don't like auto plunging.
Skill.
Ball 1 locked.
And I'm not going to do no full plunge or get it in the pops because it's going to come out dangerous tournament mode. So,
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah, pretty score, yeah. And the system ball one.
oh my gosh. Get out there.
Ball two, you play T-ball. Yeah.
Oh man.
Ball three, you just get bored.
Oh,
Only 1 more.
trying to light my mode. And Jared said if I hit the 2x target, that switches what mode's lit.
Correct.
All right, I'm playing this mode. The inserts down here don't tell you what the mode names are, so you got to kind of memorize what's what, like on Dialed In. So I've got pizza-o-meter. Shoot the lit shots to defeat Big Bad Shredder. And I locked another ball. Oh man. Just trying to play these modes. Trying to play the modes good, because better you do, the more points you get for the Team Up Wizard mode. Ooh, I was lucky. That's really hard for me to hit that combo I just did. It's cool how the diverter stops it and makes it come back down to that flipper. So I'm gonna get another mold lit. I like backhanding this ramp because when you're hitting it with the forehand there, it's a little bit more dangerous. Backhand is less power, so if you hit one of these post rubbers right there to the ramp, it's when it deflects and comes back to you, it's a little bit easier to control. And then here I can just, see, boy, I was gonna say I like that dead bounce, but it was so fast that time that it went up there to the slingshot. Sometimes the dead bounce will come off that flipper and you can just stop it and cradle it over there, but not that time, kids. So I've got the pizza toppings, I've got multi-ball, so I'm gonna try to shoot for the spinner. I did not know that that frenzy was for the whole multi-ball. Thank you, Jared. I thought it was like still a time thing with your toppings. So I've got 3 balls. This is competition mode. You're not getting 4 balls for multi-ball. You're getting only 3. I'll let that ball go on purpose just so I can hit that spinner shot. I'll let this one go down too. Whoops, I didn't mean it for to bounce the other one out though. I'm gonna let these go. But maybe I should try to get the oh boy, I had to let go of that. I was gonna say maybe I should try to get the 2X go there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, during that ball save, I should have been hitting those layer targets. So right now the 2X is not lit, correct?
The whole layer is catching.
That was so stupid. Oh well, sorry. Sorry I messed it up, everybody. Get around there, you rascal. Final shot for the mold. Yeah, that was my fumble down there to the flippers. See, I should have been hitting those targets. Like I said early on, I like hitting those targets. The April target and the layer targets to start my multi-ball. But I was thinking about that spinner too much. I was getting excited. I should have did it though to get, because you want 2X everything. There we go. Remember, when it comes out of here, I like to give it a little shimmy to slow the ball down, so it's not such a direct shot off the ramp. Ooh, I almost went out the outline. Dum-dum. So I gotta hit that left ramp to complete my training, and that will give me some bonus perks that will tell me right now. Your new perk, 2 times your April rewards. That's the hurry up on that ramp. Bump it over, with control. So right now I'm gonna get turtle power multi-ball. I cannot start a mode because there's no mode lit and I have to collect the right ramp to get the mode lit. So I'm just going into turtle power multiple ball with no modes. So right now I'm gonna try to hit those layer targets and the April targets. I want to get 2X lit from the layer targets. And I want to get the April outlane save from the April targets. Now I've got to, oh my God. Have the April hurry up. Ooh, I did terrible. I'm not even 200 grand. April hurry up was worth more than the whole multi-ball. Oh boy. Ugh, this is scary because if it comes out of there, it can bounce off the slingshot. So. Yeah, see, I thought when I hit the April targets, I was going to get the outlane save, but it started to hurry up, so. All right, so now I don't have any more multi-balls left until I get to the team up. Come on. Try. I tried, kids. See, you see the score when it's big. It's a bigger screen, but.
Choose your title. Raphael. Michelangelo. Master of the whirling number.
Not the modes. No, right? Basically.
Alright, where did we leave off? So I'm currently on my 4th mode. Yeah, so I need to light my 4th mode by both ramps.
Get to the pizza parlor.
I don't know why. I don't know why it doesn't really that. It selects it on its own. And it's only that camera that does it. Other ones are just and that one's different from the other two cameras.
Setting up.
Maybe and that camera's different from the other two. It's a different brand.
So this is the slash mode. I need to shoot the Dimension X targets or the left ramp spots you want.
Software.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Target's on your side.
Enter Dimension X, so I need 3 red shots. Oh!
He's too strong. Retreat.
Well done, son.
Oh boy. All right. He's giving me a chance. Oh, would you stop it, you dumb ads.
Go ahead, Tom.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. You just gotta click the minimizer. Just click the bar. Click the bar twice. Open that one up. Now click the bar twice.
What bar? That space bar?
Oh, go up. Just click up where it says Chrome.
I can't find it. I don't know. It's big now.
There, now where it says Chrome, just click twice. Click.
Where's that? I can't see where it's at. I can't see this close.
Ah.
Right.
Just click the blue bar twice.
This?
Oh, just the bar itself. There you go.
Got it. This is like such a...
Good enough.
Sorry, everybody. We're trying to get our little... We got the viewing here that you guys can't see. It's out of your range. It's for us so we can watch Twitch. It's on like a 60-inch screen. But, okay. Where am I at? I got 10, 0, 30. Okay. I've got 2 modes complete. I'm going to attempt to start one right now. I don't have any outlane saved. I don't know, in single ball play, it's kind of risky going for the April target over there to try to get that outlane saved, so I'm probably not going to do it. As much as I'd like to have one there for security. Oh boy, that over plunge there, that was not on purpose.
Michelangelo.
Look at dude.
Right now I'm just trying to start a mode.
Get to the right.
First I'm going to do that.
That's one.
Man, that shot up there is just something else, guys.
Shoot the inner loop or center ramp.
There. It's a tight one. My commodivist, I'm going to try to hit that
You've shown skill.
that upper right ramp there. I'm not that good at that shot. It's not as easy as like Shadow or Tron.
To defeat the trap.
Now you got to hit those targets in this mode. Uh-oh. It's on this post up there and I'm scared. Oh boy. Man. Right. Targets again. Ramp again, hit the targets again. I did that flipper there just to get the ball out of the way. Now one more to complete this. I just held up the flipper just to make the ball go over to this flipper. Oh boy. Idiot. There we go. Sometimes, even though you have an upper flipper in the game, you don't use it. You can just like hold it up to direct the ball or not even flip at all just to catch the ball in the lower flipper. pass it over. Use that little move to stop the ball. I want to play my 4th mode so I get the wizard mode. Well, I'm passing this over again. I could try to shoot the right ramp on the fly, but I don't trust it. It's too fast. So I'd rather backhand it like that. It's more safe. Come down here, live catch it. Now the mode's lit up there. Created the ball after you pass it over. Start the mode. Now after I come out of this, I'll be in the team up wizard mode. And I'm going to try to play this mode good too, because it's better point wise. There's more perks when you get to the wizard mode.
Hey, you kids, what are you loitering?
Oh, you idiot. Oh man. I always forget to remember too, we have tight slingshots. That's another thing. Once you tighten up the slingshots in the game and that ball barely even grazes them, really, really big game changer. Sorry I'm acting like an idiot right now. Well, I'm going to take my tilt warning. I'm going to try to shoot this left loop. Whew! I was going to say it's a safer return than the right loop, but man, that was almost in the out range, so I don't know if that's true. I'm going to pass it over so I can shoot the left loop again. I got one more to complete this mode. Let the ball settle. Alright, completed that. So now the wizard mode's at the left ramp, right, Jared? Everything's flashing down here. It's like Hand of the King. Pass it over. Is there anything else? Just shoot it right now, right? There's nothing I can bring in with it or whatever? Alright. So, I played the mode pretty good, right, I think? I don't know if I completed them all like you did, but... So I did complete them good. So I completed all 4. How do you get to add a ball? Is it the pop bumpers again? What should I be concentrating on during this? To shoot what you hit? So, should I just try to hit the other lit ones right there, obviously? Man, that was risky.
You'll never get through me.
Idiot. That's it. Woo, I got lucky there. I thought that was gone. Yeah, that was totally dumb of me to do what I just did, letting that ball go down, but it happens. But now my multiple balls and stuff are ready, right? Yeah, I let that ball go down right through the end lane because I just kind of wasn't looking. I was looking away for a split second, and I noticed it was already gone. I'm gonna try to get this training mode going. I don't know though. Should I, for in a tournament? Do we even care about training, Jared? Should I even care about that?
I probably should focus on, but I usually don't.
So probably just let it keep. Don't even care about the training. Too risky, anyways. Alright. I know I can give you some perks and stuff. Maybe the perks ain't worthy, though. Episode's lit. Start an episode. And that means I can get another Ninja Pizza multi-ball, too, right? So the toppings that I collected before, will they go into this multi-ball if I start it?
I believe they're different.
They're different?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking up there. Oh, yeah. You're right. It's showing. Now, look. When it has that green square around it, please tell me what that means. The green...
So that means it is...
Up in the upper right corner, you guys. I don't know if you can see it.
It is not locked, so anything can change it. The ones without it
Got it.
are locked.
Got it. But if I go like that, won't it give it to me now? Yeah, now it unlocked it. That's the reason I shot that lock real quick. Usually I don't do that on the fly like that, like I said before, but I just wanted to try to hit a shot off. I knew I could hit the inner circle shot's not as hard to hit. That one's tough, as I've said before. Oh, so dumb that I just tried that shot. Man, what's that yellow thing at the layer shop for? Is that a shop? There was like a yellow insert lip.
Oh yeah, so that's part of the mode. Which you only want to hit it when it turns red, because that's how you progress with this mode. All the red shots.
Remember, guys, I said I usually don't hit that combo, but I'm trying to hit that stupid ramp.
The right one.
Oh man, you idiot. I was trying to hit that combo like the shadow loop combo. It's tough for me. It might be better for other people, but it's a little bit tough for me in this game. So I have not did the Ninja Pizza multi-ball yet, right? So I should try to get another mode going here and pass it over. Yeah, I'm not going to shoot it on the fly. I'm still going to pass it over. Not shooting that right ramp on the fly. I like that.
Your episodes are lit, my friend.
Just like that, boys and girls. See, I'm trying to get the hang of the game.
Is complete.
Jared's a good teacher.
On those accursed
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Night of the Mousers. Jared said that's a good one. So I got multiple ball, right?
Defend yourselves, my
And I got anchovies, pepperonis, and the octo. So I already have my outlane ball save, but Jared says to get the 2x going. So I'm gonna try to get my 2x going. So I gotta hit those layer targets real quick. Oh, actually, it is lit up there. So now I'm gonna try to. Okay, I do have it. So now I'll spin her, right, Jared?
Hey.
See, I like Jared being my coach. I wish we could do the. I know in tournaments they frown on coaching, but I mean, if somebody's not touching the machine, I don't see why not. I don't know. When people are playing baseball and basketball, people are yelling from the crowd, do this, do that. Look at that guy's open over there, and I mean, I really don't understand that part. I mean, it's not like his hands on the flippers for crying out loud. Ooh, I got a tilt warning. I don't even know where I'm at with tilt warning. Oh, get out of there. All right, so I'm going to keep trying to... Well, I'm going to get this April... Oh, boy. I'm going to get the April Hurry out. I was going to see if I don't know if there... I was going to see if I could glitch it and get 2 times that, but it didn't happen. I was curious about that. So I got a super jackpot lit under the flipper over there. Nope. Nope. Get the 2 times going again. Every time you hit the 2x target, it continues to your 2x. Man, oh well. You know I was trying to do that too, the cradle lift. I was trying to cradle it so I could backhand it, which is a lot easier, but oh well. Yeah, I've had a few mistakes here, guys. Let's get this guy out of the way and pass it over.
One more light to start episode.
Oh, get around there, you rascal. I don't like forehanding it. I did it, though. It just comes out of there so dang fast, and it's like... Now I've got an episode lit, and then I also have Turtle Power multiple ball lit. Get up there. Now I'm going to go for Turtle Power multi-ball over here.
To be some sort of
Woo!
fly monster.
April O'Neil. I'm guessing she's in the cartoon or the movies. Superfly. Shoot the lit shots to catch Baxter the Fly. Cool. Alright, so now I got Turtle Power multi-ball. I don't know if I got my 2x going. I need to keep it going if I don't, though. Yes, I do. I'm going to try to hit that target to extend. It's kind of like Monsters. You hit the target and you just keep extending your... except this doesn't have, 6 times. It has 2x, but in this game, it's a low-scoring game. That 2x is actually pretty darn big. All right, now if I hit all of the, did I hit all the characters, Jared? I think I got to add a ball. My ball saver might have been on. I'm not 100%. I know if I collect the 4 characters, you get add a balls lit, unlimited to my knowledge. I know I've had like 4 of them, so I'm assuming unlimited from the right ramp. Come on, idiots. Man, that. Oh! I was trying to get that ball saver again for the April targets. Actually started to hurry up, so the next one is. Sorry for my sloppy multi-ball play down there, guys. I was just... There we go. That'll make up for it. A nice live catch always makes you look good. Woo! Episode lit.
Your episodes are lit, my son.
Perhaps it's
I think I've completed every mode, right? Because they're solid lights.
with fire.
I think so.
Because they're all solid. I thought they blinked when you didn't complete them. I could be wrong.
They're all solid.
Woo! I almost was going to shake it, but I really don't know where my tilt warnings are. I don't like that spinner shot unless I'm in a multi-ball, but I hit it just because I felt like it was going to work.
Give up. He's transported us to Dimension X.
He's got maybe a good skull, then you're with the most lit again.
Wow, sweet. The same one?
Yeah, no, different one.
Ooh, I'll take it. Not too bad in tournament mode like we're doing it. Oh man, I didn't know that was doing it. I thought it was going to divert up there. Oh, get back. Oh yeah. Wow, it's a pretty good completion. I got 2x running now. So now, see, I don't even know what this wizard mode is. Welcome to the Concrete Jungle total. That was the mode. Right ramp for another wizard mode, Jared?
Left for it.
I mean, sorry, left ramp. The one that's got a big light in front of it?
Yeah.
So right now, nothing else? I want to make sure there was nothing to stat. What do you do during this? You better help me out.
It'll award you the
They'll
your
tell you.
modes. It'll award, so you complete all 9 modes, it'll award you your completion bonus.
Is that pretty good? Let's see what that is.
So it's 56, and it applies to the 2x.
That's good.
Soldiers, begin your march on Earth.
So, and then,
4 portals in the park. Oh, I gotta get my glove on. Woo! I can't believe I got that shadow combo, the shadow loop. I did it, guys. 1 in 10.
Layer and add a ball.
What I do, Jared? Layer?
Layer and add the ball.
yeah.
So what should I be doing during this?
You need to choose the Dimension X
Shoot
target.
targets.
There's red targets right there. I see them. Oh shoot, you said something good. Oh, that a ball?
Yeah, the add a ball, yeah.
So I'm trying to hit the targets. I can't even dial in on anything up here.
Now layer again, you get another add a ball.
Now you need left ramp and the flippers to go with that.
Now you need a
Left ramp?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's phase 1?
Yeah, now you're in phase 2, which is out, no multi-ball.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, takes multi-ball.
Oh, how did I luckily get that shot? So now what should I be doing?
You want purple and red shots.
The flashy things.
Hit the flashing? Hey, at least I got a ball saver.
Flashy intervals.
You turtles ain't going nowhere.
I just bumped it over just to get that up the ramp. It's like,
the April targets too. You gotta hit that once, yeah.
I think I did. So I got that. Now this, the hardest
Another
ramp in the world.
Yeah.
Ramp in the middle.
Like that.
Now left orbit.
Oh man, that was right there.
I think you need right orbit.
Yep. These orbits now.
Yeah, see, we're gonna allow coaching since I've never been to this. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't played it yet. So left,
Down the left one.
idiot. Plus all the stupid GI shut off, so now
Right.
it's really
Turns off, turns
it's really
off, yeah.
testing me.
Now you need left ramp.
Oh come on, that was right there. Now what?
Now you need left ramp. So now
Just back to a multi-ball, huh?
Yep.
you need left ramp.
I'm gonna let these balls go down.
Ramp.
Well, I was gonna do that. I was trying to just get rid of them. Just go, balls. If you've got a ball saver on, you might as well just use it and get your shot lined up. Ha! Tried the backhand. I guess I shouldn't have.
Training flip for an angle ball.
Yep. Training's that
So
well.
training for a ball, should I go? Well,
I
Just like that?
Nice.
Okay.
Now you need left ramp.
That's ramp or yeah.
You turtles ain't going nowhere.
Two missed shots. Yeah, I knew that one was going. Stop the ball. I gotta add a ball again. Man, I got the flashers on minimal and it's still super bright. I put them on minimal and it's killing my eyes. I'll have to start wearing those shades when I play. So what now? Shoot just the same thing, whatever. Yeah, that was gone. I messed up that. Oh, come on. Goodbye. Goodbye. I already seen that coming a mile away. I didn't know if I had any tilt on it, so thank you very much.
Nice.
Thank you. Wow, pretty good. 64 million. That's not too bad. Let's see what that's not too bad for not knowing what the heck I'm doing, really. Thank you. See, 5 million bonus. That's pretty good.
That's it.
All right, man. I'm doing not too bad.
For all that,
You got this time.
for all that score, all that time, that's all you got is 5 million bonus.
That was fun.
Didn't it used to be higher? What happens if I hit the start button?
Very good, Michelangelo. Let's put a pizza parlor for your skill shot.
Ball 2 locked.
No molds, yay! Looks like a guy hit a ramp. Ramp.
I know,
Episodes are lit.
never did that. That was in
Weird looking dudes.
So is that, so is there other words for mode still, or is that like?
You have more time.
That's what actually said, like, so you have to do other stuff, I see.
That's what you get for not shooting it over the ramp.
Really?
Yeah. One weapon, hurry up completion, 1, 1, 2, 3 completion.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's when that stuff makes
Yeah.
worth it.
Max crane we haven't talked about the crane combos yet.
Oh yeah. Isn't that like when you keep going up there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we haven't talked about. Nice job by Andy. That deserves a
Thank you,
big
thank you,
one.
thank you.
Yeah. So we haven't talked about the crane combo. So you'll see this upper every time you shoot this upper mini loop, it lights the side ramp for a crane combo. And and then you could keep doing that.
It's easier to learn a game when
You
get
need
someone
3 mini loops to max out the crane combo. So if you do
display.
like this, and then that'll get your max crane combo. And that's one of the requirements you need for the Cowabunga main user mode.
Really trying to harass me like that play. I didn't deserve it. Can't see it
So,
'cause it's black.
team up.
Maybe if I
Team up. I only completed 2 modes, so I only get 2 abilities.
But you have to resize everything. I just read that plugin for the Stearns.
Right. He has nowhere to play the game.
One more
That's
like to start episode.
This is game 13.
Yeah.
I played it.
That's weird.
What's up?
That's weird. My locks aren't lit.
That's
This might be a bug or something. It's weird.
What, on,
Might be a bug.
show me
You
which,
went
on
through
which
it all.
one. On
So
the-
I got through my team up multi-ball. My locks are not lit.
You know what? This is what me and Todd discovered this earlier with the glass off, and that target was flashing, and I swear
Oh,
I
that
had to
you know,
I
it
had to
might.
light it
Yeah, I
with the target.
forgot. You might have to.
Yeah.
It might be hard.
because
You're
it said
right,
it said something.
Yeah.
All right,
Right.
see.
Yeah.
Might have to hit the target first to light the lock.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably it.
Or no, you already got training ready to go in 1 second.
Wouldn't that be weird?
There's some difficulty settings, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Might be that too.
Yeah.
Unless somebody.
I don't know how to hit the target and see what happens.
It's not flashing in it. Oh, no. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, the training target. No, the other target went out. That was a 2x though.
Yeah. Weird.
That was only.
Yeah.
I think the
Or
training.
it could be a bug. I don't know, because when we were playing, I'm like, why is it
You
not
went
lit
through it all
anymore?
once
I
already.
think you have to. Yeah. I think you do have to get the piece card to relight the lock. Weird.
I'll have to figure that one out, because I'm not sure either.
Or you gotta hit the ramps again. And so you go through it one time.
Get out here, you stupid pop-up.
I'm sure it makes it harder.
It seems like it, huh? Okay, here we go. This is definitely my last game here, so we've been playing a couple hours. At least I could have a decent one. That's awesome. So right now, I know you can't see the scores. I'm sorry, they're so small, and this camera's being weird. It keeps, it's different than my other two, I forgot even.
What happens if you turn
C9.
on?
Well, I'm scared to. Then it won't even recognize
Put
it.
your camera over to the score.
Yeah, but I
Like
could.
the one on the stand by your light switches.
Oh yeah, I
Right,
could.
That one?
Oh no, we're good right now. It's too hard. It's too hard to reconfigure everything in the.
No, that's gotta move it.
Oh, we're good. So Jared's
I just
got.
gotta physically pick it up, move it.
Yeah, but then I have to change it over there. All right, Jared's got 19,990. I have 136 million, and Todd's got 1 million. So that's just scores. We'll just announce them when we play. I know it's a little blurry,
Instead of this picture with you by the machine, it'll be the scoreboard.
but those fonts are like a quarter of an inch. Well,
I'm gonna do it. Heck with it.
No, you can't, because then, yeah, we're good. All
I
right.
can do it.
Uh-oh.
Todd's making me nervous, so I did the wrong thing here. Yeah, but now there's such a delay, we ain't even gonna know how it is. Yeah, you won't know because there's a delay.
That camera ain't even on.
Episodes are
Oh, it's on.
Oh, there it went. I can get you.
Get to the pizza box.
Now there's gonna be 2 scores up here. Or you're gonna try to get us both?
You did it, Michelangelo.
I don't know. Todd's being goofy.
I gotta wait for it to move over.
Todd's making me nervous. Okay, I'll just act like it's all good. All right, Todd's gonna try.
Miserable mutants.
Is this the mouse remote, Jared?
I know. This is the.
It ain't gonna work there. Thought it might work.
Yeah, this software and everything's tricky to go with it. You got to get stuff out and do this and do that and everything else. Man, that's so dangerous on the fly like
Not gonna
that.
work. I tried, guys.
The pizza.
It didn't work.
What you say?
Not too far over.
Oh, it's good like that. No, you got it. Remember, it delays. Perfect.
Yeah.
Todd's pretty good at doing stuff on the fly. What's that noise? It's got the center ramp hurry up, which I'm not doing.
Right. Unless you want to get your combo.
Oh, that was my fault, guys. Sorry. It comes around too fast. Thanks. I mean,
Nice
whatever.
score.
Not bad. I fumbled that one, so I ended up on 139 million. Yeah, I fumbled it. Thanks, guys. Yeah, no, that's right. No ball saving, no extra balls. Come on, man. Use your
I
credit.
think I got 2 balls locked.
All right.
I gotta do something here. Make myself not average.
You'll get it. I'm gonna zoom
I
in
got a
on
mold
top.
it?
I'm gonna zoom in on top.
Yes, I got a mold it. Which mode?
For your skill shot.
Yeah, you have it memorized?
Slash mode.
Huh?
Slash mode.
Ah. Okay, we'll do it. Guess I just gotta call my shot. I hit him better.
You have shown much skill.
Perhaps it's time to fight fire with fire.
Hey, Mikey, what are you doing for us this time?
Hey guys, these chefs look suspicious.
Yeah, go down. Get it out of here. Trying to hit the spinners. Can't hit it. Okay, let's get these balls under control. Oh, there's the rookie move.
Yeah, I made it through it like 3 times.
Battle again? Look.
That's fast when it comes around like that. That's fast, man. You're in trouble and you try to act like it's so fast. Sometimes it will. You can't do it every time. That's
Bad name, pal.
You're the weak one.
I just wanted to feel confident. Whenever they do review, just listen timely.
Ah, I wanted to hit the combo. See, that's how you do it.
Oh, yeah.
Then it don't go in.
Right. That's the problem. Oh, yeah.
What a scoop.
Oh, I might beat my high score here.
That's doing pretty consistent. He's keeping a winning in there, too.
Give up.
I think someone chipped the key.
Nice. That's nice.
That wasn't.
Ah, good.
Close enough.
Man, look at this. See what I mean? It comes out and look at that. It's halfway up the stupid plate here. Just from trying to...
Getting used to it.
When you hold it, it goes to the right.
Right. Jesus.
Training shot, huh? Okay.
I gotta memorize what mold is like.
Nope.
You know, like which one to go to.
Yeah, I can go through that one off the screen.
Oh yeah, you can if you want. I'll do that. Is that cool? What's up? Oh, we're done playing. All right, Jared. Before we end the stream, so we ended up with.
Oh, you gotta put the score in.
Oh, I gotta put my initials in.
You have a high score.
130. So you can see the camera can probably pick them up when the scores are that large when the fonts aren't like a quarter of an inch tall. Sweet, man. Yeah, thanks everybody for watching today. Jared, before we end today, is going to go through all these inserts down there and tell which one is for which mode because there's no words on those inserts. So
Take the glass off for it or no?
you could. You want to? Yeah. So Jared had 19, Andy 139, Todd 5. I got lucky on my last game. And once again, we will upload these videos to YouTube, AR Gaming Rentals on YouTube, so they will be there. We got a lot of hardcore tournament tutorials on there. We got some head-to-head battle stuff too. So Jared can point out for everybody what insert goes with which mode, and Jared talks about the mousers mode, right? The mouser, whatever, mousing around mode. So Jared will tell you about that, and after that we're going to conclude. But thanks a lot for joining us. Make sure to follow us so next time we go live, we might pull out a brand new game, or I don't know, maybe we might do something old next time. Who knows? We can go new, old, doesn't matter the manufacturer. So as soon as the lights come on there, Jared will point it out, or whenever you're ready, mister.
Yeah. So you want me to?
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So which one does what?
So
I don't know if this will work or not.
There's a cat stuck in a tree. Please help.
You have to get a little closer,
all right.
like real closer. Keep it moving.
Oh yeah.
Even closer if you want. Yeah, you probably that's probably good right there.
Yeah. So I'll just go. So this mode is called the mouse and mode, which is it's a good multi-ball mode, as we said before. It's target, everything's lit, including the stand-ups. Let's see. This mode is the slash mode, and I don't know the names. I just know what you have to do, and you have to shoot the X targets or the left ramp, and then enter into dimension X through the left ramp, and then 3 more red shots. The far left is the Beep Bop and Rock Steady mode, and is just 3 orbits. Can be left or right, doesn't matter. This mode, I believe this mode is called I Want a Body, and then you just, that mode is just, it starts at the right ramp in the right orbit, and right ramp, left ramp, and then depending which shot you choose, it will either be to the right side of the shots or the left shot. So if you shoot the right ramp, it will light the left ramp and left orbit for shots. If you choose the left ramp as your first shot, it'll light the right ramp and right orbit. The center mode is called Pizzometer, and that's a good multi-ball mode also, because all the shots are lit. The main shots, you need 3 or 4 of those. The top left, I forgot the name.
Eyewitnesses have reported Shredder has
I
kidnapped
forgot
part
the
of
name,
turtle
but
team.
it starts.
Stand by for further
You
details.
either shoot the left ramp, side ramp, or right ramp, and then the layer targets. I think it's a Save Splinter or something. I don't know, not the name, but it's a decent mod. It's pretty. That's probably one of the safest single ball play. Next, we got the Wrath of Krang, which is probably the worst multi-ball mode, because every shot is lit, and they're all lit yellow, and there's some red shots, and the red shots move, and those are the only shots that count. But if you shoot a yellow shot, it takes away that shot. So that's a little tricky.
The turtles have
And then
sprung into action yet again. Their van has been spotted all over town.
the far top right, the last mode's the Baxter Stockman mode, and that's just pretty straightforward. You have to shoot either the right ramp or right orbit, then either the left ramp or the left orbit, and then the upper inner loop and side ramp. And that's all the modes.
Sweet, man. All right. Yep, thanks
Thanks
everybody.
everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Catch us next time. Andy, Jared, and Todd are out of here. And like I said, it will be uploaded on YouTube. AR Gaming Rentals. Get it.
Kitty.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.